Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Lagi nih, kembali lagi kita di channel kesan kita nih, YouTube Dedek Garing lagi nih. Seperti biasa, kita akan main push divisi lagi guys. Ku rasa rasanya kita harus pilih yang mana. rasaku telah mana si Raul tadi. MT sampai jam berapa ya bang? MTPB sampai jam 12 bang. Sampai jam 12 bang infonya bang. Sampai jam 12 infonya bangku. Waduh gokil juga. Dia permintaan chapter bang, agak lama dia bang. Perpindahan chapter agak lama dia abangku. Sayap kanan nggak ada ya, sayap kanannya. Makasih bang infonya kemarin gak lihat. Oke, sama-sama bangku. Kita cari CB lagi cowok. CB kita nggak ada nih. Back. Oh ya, Frank Ribery ada loh nih. Soalnya kita lawannya udah bagus ya guys ya, jadi kita harus kayaknya udah squad terbaik ini. Ya, bisa. Lawan pertamanya kayaknya susah nih ya guys ya. Halo, siapa yang ada nih? Halo.
definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Now it's Sampe. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Henrique. To Calhanoglu. McAllister. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Calhanoglu. Mbappe. Robertson. It's Park Ji-sung. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chance! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Raul, looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Torres. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Real Sendai really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Look at this decent shot! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. NAIK. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that has left him in a heap. Kang with the clearance. Knocks it out wide, played into the box. Raul. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. No, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that should get the job done. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Torres. And they win it back again. And that's a dangerous ball. And it's hoisted clear. Belletti. Played towards the other side. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made its way to him. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Marquez.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's Rijkaard. Çalhanoğlu sends it crossfield. Mbappe swings it across. Fernando Torres. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the half-time whistle goes.
Aduh.
Very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's having a go. It's That's another chance. He scores. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it into space. And it's played into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. And this is Torres. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot. And he's there to...
Boleh. Nih lawannya agak-agak sulit ya guys ya. Jadi kita harus bersabar main.
Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And Beckham! Oh, that's horribly mistimed.
Malah kena sliding anjir.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. It's a goal!
Anjir.
Not much more.
Gila anjir.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's McAllister. Swung over. Mbappe. And that is out of play. Mbappe. Now it's Gerrard. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. Marquez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Torres. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Çalhanoğlu, Bruno Enrique, McAllister. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Mbappe.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. Now it's Sampe. Mbappe. The pass is intercepted. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Robertson. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's picked it up out wide. Cleared away. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu. That's Park Ji-sung. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Nistelrooy stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Some good run down the left-hand side. Tries to pass it through. And he's heaved it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Raul. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 24, Raul. Coming on the field is number 13, Messi.
He's gone for goal! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
So what can they make of this? And it's Balde. De la Cruz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Darren Fletcher. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. Maldini gets it away. That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that was vital. Koundé. Now it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. First quarter of an hour gone. Joao Felix. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Rooney is behind this one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he welcomes it in. Joao Felix. There's the crossfield ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is short and sharp.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies big chance!
Anjir, masuk lah.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And we have our very first corner. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great chance! Cleared without hesitation. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Susah Cok, makin susah Cok.
Here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. This their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Played into the box. Shot at goal! It's in!
Bisa ya, bisa lu.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Balde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar driving forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in a good... Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's quick to get it clear again. Modric, distributed tidily. Now it's Sampe. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. Rooney can so cleverly bypass. He's going for goal!
Bro.
Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And he's intervened well there. Rooney. And it's Balde. Balde puts a cross in. That has earned
Beset,
a reprieve
beset.
for the time being. And it's half-time here. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Just a quick announcement.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows
Halo,
how crucial
siapa yang hadir
the
nih?
next
Halo.
Here we go again.
Galtas and I really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
So, third corner of the game. He can get that clear. Park Ji-sung and Park Ji-sung! Oh, that is very close.
Park Ji-sung brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And this is Neymar. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Park Ji-sung. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. De La Cruz. And it's Balde. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Referee's given a throw. Beckenbauer. Çalhanoğlu. Spread out to the left. Now it's Joao Felix. Modric. And here's Neymar. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Galtas and I really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ku rasa ku telah lamonyo.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 11. Van Nistelrooy.
And the shot!
Duh, kelewat ay.
That is a special goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 64 minutes is number 5.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That's Park Ji-sung. Gets into some space. Ball comes in.
Boleh, halo, siapa yang ngajarin halo?
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. And Balde. And he's worked it through. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Ooh, can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. And it's made its way to him. Balde is onto this. And the shot! Yes!
Anjir depan Cok.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has 2. It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's gone backward here. Can he finish? Kunde with the clearance. Now it's Ribery. Now can they get it back? Çalhanoğlu. And this is Ribery. And this is Park Ji-sung. Lofted in. Oh, what a climb!
Waduh, masih ada tangan kiper Cok.
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Hazard receives it. Hazard! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Umpan lambung.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Darren Fletcher looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot. He's got a goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
And Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Halo, siapa yang hadir nih? Halo, siapa yang hadir nih?
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
Kasih lawan yang standar aja lah. Woi. Ku rasa ku telah jatuh. Halo, siapa yang hadir nih? Halo.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn,
He's had a shot! He's scored!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason.
Waduh, mau bola lagi anjir pertama, Cok.
And here we are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Mbappe. Can he finish? He scored. 2. And we've
Aduh, saya lawan kalah. Aku udah divisi 3 nih. Agak susah lawannya, Cok. Divisi 3.
Rayon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the
Aku udah berusaha sampai divisi 3 nih, udah mantap lah bagi aku.
Telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. Yehi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Sampe. João Neves.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. There's the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bingung. Udah mayamin dong. Pangke divisi 3 aku deh.
Control.
Udah divisi 3, Cok.
Wonderful front-footed football.
Agak susah lawannya.
Absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Great chance! Great football, shot and save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi with the short one. Played in. He's got full. No mistake. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Mau
keeping sight of the
ngumpan
ball.
kemana salah, Cok.
Classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And it's been given away. Big chance.
Bisa ya, bisa ya, bisa ya.
And that will surely go down.
Bisa tuh, bisa tuh, bisa tuh, bisa tuh.
Could ever score.
Well, the defense were being far too casual there, Peter.
Comeback nih, aman dah lah.
To the danger. That's the kind of thing that-
Kayaknya aku kalah kartu aja sini. Skill aku sama sih, 11-12 aja.
Have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Park Ji-sung. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Cuma kalah kartu aja kita, guys. Kita cuma kalah kartu aja kayak ini.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ronaldinho. Now Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great run on the overlap here. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread neatly.
Bang, aku baru pulang dari sekolah. Udah selesai ujian. Udah selesai ujian belum?
Jordan Henderson. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Now who's going to be first to this? João Neves.
Waduh, waduh, waduh,
It's a
bahaya.
cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely. It's in.
Boleh bantu-bantu lah guys, boleh bantu-bantu lah guys.
Performance. They are in complete charge. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
The first thing he's got.
And the shot. It's a goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter. And
Kita suren aja lah guys ya, suren aja kita guys.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.
Kita kartu kita kayak kurang bagus sih, kartu kita kayaknya kartu kita kurang bagus guys. Ya kita udah divisi 3, jadi kartu kita harus upgrade gitu. Kita kan apa, kaum bansos. Kalau kaum bansos kan biasa itunya kan, kalau kebobolan tuh kan biasa tuh. Siapa pemain yang bagus tuh CF? Yang Haji tuh. Halo Alip. Aduh. Kita cuma kalah. Iya Haji tuh. Nanti laku ambil lah nanti. Larinya ngacer itu boleh nanti dia harus tamatin turnamen itu dulu kan, harus tamatin kasih lah lawan yang agak muda cok, sumpah. Aku juga ada loh striker yang satu-satu. Kita cuma kalah kartu ya guys. Kalau skill kita kayaknya nggak kalah amat lah ya. Si Jahit nih, tengoklah dia senang, dia makin senang tuh dia. Kalau aku di bawah gini makin senang dia si Jahit. Susah juga ya divisi 1, mau ke divisi 1 nih ya. Usahain cek pemburu gol biar ada inisiatif maju. Iya udah nih, udah si Neymar kan striker juga. Aku mau mainkan Waji itu rasa malas aku. Soalnya lagi fokus ini ya, lagi fokus divisi 1. Jahit. Lama kali orang ini kayak menang aja aku lihat. Kita mainnya pelan-pelan aja guys, mainnya pelan-pelan.
The choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Now it's
Maju Neymar, maju
He's found
Neymar.
a way through. Neymar's cross. Defending of the desperate Varane. Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, boleh nih.
No way through. And Park Ji-sung! And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Opts to play it back. And he thumps it clear. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the Park Ji-sung!
Kiper boleh juga dong.
Chouameni, that's good pressing, squeezing the play. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Chouameni. Not the most convincing of passes. That is ended up in no man's land. Chooses to go
Umpan.
across field. It's an early cross. Oh, it's a nice idea. Great chance! It's in!
Mana Jahit nih? Jahit mana nih? Mana Jahit nih?
For him.
Jahit hilang dari lenda kalau aku cek.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vitinha. That looks a... Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Bot itu musuhnya ngoper aja nggak bisa. Kira hilang dari lane. Hilang dari lane guys. Si Jahit hilang dari lane.
As you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
PS5 mantap grafiknya.
Tries a shot. It's loose. And
Di komputer ini bang.
that could goes for a shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are
Ya tapi ini game PS5 bang. Bang Protector.
They are flying. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Aduh, si Jahit ini nggak mau ngakui aku jago guys.
Football, the manager will be
Si Jahit kalau aku menang nggak ada tuh.
every department.
McAllister, Neymar, and here's Messi. It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick.
Yang penting kan kita lagi unggul, Jahit.
And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. And Park Ji-sung! It's there! Again in a try.
Bantai guys, bantai kita mah. Oh ya, game PS di komputer ya, bang.
Supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that had to make makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Owen. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Kita bantai-bantai ya, kita bantai-bantai guys ya.
Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward,
Biar Jahit hilang dari line.
gaps at the back.
Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence. This is Van Nistelrooy. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
2 added minutes has been
Owen
indicated.
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Bukan orang tu ya.
Messi is herring after that one. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Vegalta Sendai really are in
Please
control
direct your
here.
attention
They've
to the
done
screen
exactly
for
what they set
information
out to do.
provided by the
There's a
local
genuine
police.
flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has
Kita
been
bantai-bantai
great.
ya, kita bantai-bantai ya, biar Jahit hilang.
And we're underway again. Lobbed in behind. Costa Curta. Here's Tromeni. And it's Belletti. And here's Messi. Gets into some space. Showing good feet. No way through, so back it comes. And this is having a shot! Oh, taken with
Oh, bahaya nih guys. Takut terkombat.
terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, shooting chance! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Chouameni. Can he finish?
Anjir bahaya cok, bahaya bisa comeback kita cok, bisa comeback kita nih.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So is this the start of a comeback?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Messi. And the finish!
Anjir dipura kayak gila nih. Bahaya nih bah.
Executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gehi. Aims beyond the defence. Great vision. Çalhanoğlu. Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. Sends it crossfield. And they can counter here. Park Ji-sung. Serginho deals with that comfortably. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Owen in the hunt and looking threatening. It's Park Ji-sung. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. That pass isn't the best. Vitinha, can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition's...
Hati bang, comeback musuhnya. Iya, ini udah hati-hati nih bang. Udah hati-hati banget nih.
Ball's out once more.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Sendai surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Waduh bahaya.
Pedri. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Tries to play it through. And he's away. Van Nistelrooy! He should have put that one away.
Van Nistelrooy really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They've played it short. Pedri. Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pedri. And it's been played through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Control. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Bola lah tu Sid, bola tu Sid.
And he'll get too many more chances. And this is the big chance.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi cleared without complication.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. He has a look up. And he's in on goal. Big chance. He scores.
Hampir ter-comeback kita cok, hampir ter-comeback ya.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that
Loh, kemenangan 4-0 dia.
What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Park Ji-sung claiming the man of the match award.
Nah, bangke, kasih tuh, aku kasih. Halo. Waduh, udah enak nih perasaan nih. Aduh, teori kasih aja itu teori. Oh mak, bahaya nih. Udah dikasih lawan bot masih aja nggak win. Itu bukan bot loh, itu uset loh. Aduh si Jahit nih, namanya pada pertandingan ada menang ada kalah, biasa itu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing play. Can he finish? Ronaldo gets
Baru menit awal ya bang ya, janganlah kencang-kencang dulu bang. Janganlah kencang-kencang dulu bang. Ini kita imbangnya dulu ya, kita fokus imbang dulu ya.
He is slightly undercooked that one.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Park Ji-sung! Pull it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played back to the goalkeeper. Pull it will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This is Messi. Oh, smashing header! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Hullet. Lovely, now then. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Ketawa ya, ketawa kamu ya, ketawa saja. Star tadi menghilang aja dari line.
Bale is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Bale! Johor Darul Tazim with the corner, there first. Rui Costa plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Ronaldo. Çalhanoğlu.
Majulah woi.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Johor Darul Tazim are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. Johor Darul Tazim trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Suruh aja deh.
Ronaldo. He came in hard, very hard.
Suruh apa? Suruh.
Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, important interception. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A case now of complete control. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there. And he's straight offside. Back into the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a loose ball. Çalhanoğlu goes short. There's the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sung. And kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Ronaldo with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post! Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a side of real chance!
No.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
susah dong.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Neymar. João Felix. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Sampe. It's run loose here. Out towards the flank. This looks promising. He's got away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's McAllister. Neymar takes a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Neymar quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And we have our very first corner. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to pass it through. Delivery from Mbappe. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaká. And it's hoisted clear. Thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gehi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is one way to stop him. Rafinha and Gabriel Jesus. Nuno Mendes tries to play it through. Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There's the crossfield ball. Looking for the run. Now the delivery. And this is Neymar. Kaka. Now it's Rafinha. That has been cut short. And reclaimed it in a trice. Park Ji-sung, great vision. Kaka. Rafinha. Nicely intercepted. And the keeper's got it again. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Sampe. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. Can he get it through? And they can counter here. And Gabriel Jesus. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
PB mundur sampai jam berapa bang? Sampai jam 12 bang, sampai jam 12.
No chance to get on the turn.
Sampai jam 12, soalnya maintenance agak lama yang ini. Pindahkan seper katanya.
Cash takes control of it and he's on the move. Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for...
Sampai jam 12 Radit, sampai jam 12 Radit, sampai jam 12.
On the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning.
PB sampai jam 12 maintenance Radit.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Beckenbauer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, that's well spotted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well timed, excellent interception. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He might be in here. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tottenham have their second corner now. Aldero gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. And he's intervened well there. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's away! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Jesus. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Joao Felix. De Jong. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. And he's there to belt it away. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Joao Felix. Coming on to replace him is...
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Swung over, and it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe receives it in a good position. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Bergabung and I certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. De Jong! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Shoots! Goal! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save.
Kalah mulu bol, iya yang mana ya?
This team in it.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Kasih aja, kita kasih aja lah.
nicely behind. Van Nistelrooy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, just skips past his man. Lovely, now then. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tottenham can try it again now. It's a lucky 7th corner. Point blank header! He will be livid with himself. Mbappe. It's gone for a throw-in. That's very neat. Cross needs to be good.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Cash. And we're done. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Tim?
Big out to Sendai.
sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's aimed into the middle. Scholes. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. That's the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer going vertical. Nicely weighted ball. Drogba! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That pass isn't the best.
Halo Bang Ipang.
So a very
Apa kabar,
special
Bang
reception
Ipang?
for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position.
Halo, apa kabar Bang Ipang? Apa kabar?
That's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out. Correct. And this is Drogba. McAllister. Spread it left. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's cut it out. Still goalless at the moment. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Drogba. Çalhanoğlu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Lyon really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Scholes is the team's great visionary. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. That should get the job done. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow.
Abang ng PES 5, hindi ako main di PC bang?
Cynical,
Bang Ipang, ako main di PC Bang Ipang.
I've been denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Might be shot a goal! And it's a goal! So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Neymar. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the pass is intercepted. He is through here. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And a chance! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's onside. To Nielsen. He's through now, is he? And the shots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Aldero will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Jorginho.
Halo, siapa yang hadir nih? Halo.
Sharp. Çalhanoğlu. That's going right the way across. And no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Jorginho. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Ribery. Scholes.
There will be
Cafu.
added time.
Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Shifted it to the flank. Drogba. Oh, chance, surely! Wow, that is big, Drogba! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Besar kalau mulu om.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Jangankan kau, aku aja bosan kalau mulu nih. Semua.
Yes. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And that's it.
Aduh, kamu anjir.
We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is the...
Serius dikit lah. Aku udah serius itu. Hilang semangatnya sumpah kalau mulu hilang semangat. Hah? Sedih sekali, cuma sedih sekali. Coba kita main apa ya lah ya, main tumpuk back aja, tumpuk backnya, tumpuk. Aduh, gak enak perasaan. Main 10 back om, anjir Rina kali 10 back. Nggak perlu kita main 10 back, kita ini mental juara cow, mental juara nih.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Çalhanoğlu!
Nice.
Come loose.
Bisa nih.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. And it's Udogi. And here's McAllister. Delivers with whip. Marquinhos. That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Tries to cross. Vieri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's João Felix. Udogi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He might be, and he's had a hit.
Bagus sih.
And on target. Still goalless. And João Felix. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Kasar ah. Aduh, kasar si monyet nih sumpah.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Sampe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Udogi. Out for a throw. And he's gone searching crossfield. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's chosen to go back. But this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Hazard. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Udogi. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Sampe. And he's been shifted off it. All the way back. Alisson, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. It's Park Ji-sung. Referee's given a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vieri. And the shot! through. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Number 24, Thierry.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Sendai certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Sampe. Allison punts it upfield. Rijkaard. And it's with the keeper. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Çalhanoğlu. Now Mbappe. Delivered with swing. That has not gone well. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. He's through, now is he in? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
Aduh, kalau mulut cak sumpah. Oh, PB kita. Kayaknya kita akan ke PB nih, guys.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. That's going right the way across.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Vieri. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Serginho. Wilshere, that's a good ball out wide, and he's intervened well there. Distributed tidily, and he's managed to get free, looking to play him in, tries to get it clear. McAllister played backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Aldero. Beckenbauer. Bakisung. Beckenbauer. Shalhanolu. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Out towards the flank.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Azar. And Serginho. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Serginho. Saliba. And back to the keeper. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And that's been won straight back.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, that is one way to stop him. McAllister, and he's forced to go back. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Bakisung. Beckenbauer. Bakisung. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better
Oke lah guys,
team on
mungkin
the
sampai
day.
sini aja lah perjumpaan kita
Your final thoughts, Jim?
di siang ini. Makasih yang udah like, udah share, makasih ya. Oke.